Hello everybody to Grainificent. In today's episode, I will be telling a short history of photography for anyone interested. Photography has a rich and storied history dating back all the way into the 1830s. Centuries of advances in the chemistry and optics, including the invention of the camera obscura, set the stage for the world's first photograph. In 1826, French scientist Joseph Nicephore Niepce, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but let's go on, took this photograph titled View from the Window at La Grasse at his family's country home. Niepce produced his photo, a view of a courtyard and outbuildings seen from the house's upstairs window, by exposing a bitumen-coated plate in a camera obscura on his windowsill for a few hours. But the first commercially available type of print was the daguerreotype by Louis Daguerre. Each daguerreotype was a unique image on a silvered copper plate. In the following decades, photography continued to improve and evolve with the introduction of other processes like the tintype or the ambrotype. The collodion wet plate process, introduced in the late 1850s, became widely used and allowed for creation of glass negatives, which could be then used to make multiple prints. With the introduction of celluloid film in the late 1800s, photography took a major step forward. Celluloid film made it possible to mass produce photographs and was used extensively in the motion picture industry. The introduction of celluloid film was a turning point in the history of photography, as it allowed for the creation of a negative that could be used to make multiple prints, making photography accessible to a wider audience. The first commercially successful 35mm camera was a Leica. The Leica 1, or the Or lights, or the Or Leica, or the Or lights. It was introduced in the 1920s, designed by Oscar Barnack, and this format soon became popular with amateurs and professionals alike. The invention of the 35mm format paved the way for a new era of portable and versatile photography. The compact size of the 35mm cameras made it possible to be carried around by photographers wherever they went, capturing spontaneous moments and candid shots that were not possible before. This was a significant change from the bulky cameras of the past, which were often too big and too cumbersome to use in everyday situations. In the decades that followed, film photography continued to evolve, with the introduction of new technologies such as colored film, which became widely available in the 1950s, and instant film that was introduced in the 1970s. The advent of color film was a major step in the history of photography, as it allowed photographers to capture images in color for the first time, giving them a new level of creative expression. Instant film, on the other hand, allowed photographers to capture a moment and have a physical print in their hands within minutes, making it popular for capturing memories and spontaneous moments. Film photography has been used extensively in many areas, including fine art, photojournalism, advertising, and documentary photography. In fine art photography, film has been used to create images that are aesthetically pleasing and evoke an emotional response in the viewer. Photojournalists have used film to capture images of important events and tell stories in ways that are powerful and engaging. In advertising, film has been used to create visually appealing images that sell products and ideas. And in documentary photography, film has been used to document people's lives and different events around the world, providing a historical record of the world around us. Despite the rapid advancements in digital technology and the widespread use of the digital cameras, film photography continues to have a dedicated following. Many photographers still choose to use film as their preferred medium, finding its unique unique aesthetic properties impossible to replace. Film has a distinct look and feel that is completely different from digital photography, and many photographers appreciate the timeless quality of film images. Film also requires a slower, more deliberate approach to photography, which can lead to more thoughtful and considered compositions. Film offers a wide range of options for creative expression, with a variety of different types of film available, each with its own unique look and feel. Despite its many advantages, film photography also has some limitations compared to digital photography. Of course, one of the main disadvantages is the cost of film development and printing. That can be much more expensive than digital photography, but not always. If you're the type of person that takes thousands and thousands of photos, then yes, digital photography will be much cheaper for you. But if you're the type of person that prefers to take few photos that you like, then investing in digital equipment can become much more expensive than investing in good film photography equipment with the developing and printing of photos. So if you're the type that wants to have few nice prints instead of hundreds or thousands of photos on your computer, then film photography is surely for you. Film also requires more time and effort in the darkroom, as each print must be developed and printed by hand. Of course, if you don't have place for a darkroom and the conditions, labs don't do a bad job at all. Additionally, film can be more susceptible to damage and fading over time. Despite these limitations, film photography continues to thrive today, and its popularity has been rapidly growing in the recent years, with a new generation of photographers discovering the joys of film photography. In a digital world, film photography offers a sense of authenticity, tangible memories, and a connection to the rich history of photography. Whether for personal or professional use, film photography remains a beloved and cherished form of creative expression. In conclusion, film photography has a rich and storied history that spans for over a century and a half, from its early beginnings in the daguerreotype to its evolution into color and instant film. Film photography has been a major influence in the world of photography and continues to be appreciated and valued by photographers on all levels. Its timeless aesthetic qualities and the ability to capture moments in a way that digital cameras cannot make it a medium that will always be cherished and sought after by photographers and photography enthusiasts alike. So if you liked this video, please remember to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And please remember to subscribe so you don't miss any amazing content. So thank you for watching, my friends. Take care.